Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I'm happy to report I'm home. I actually left earlier than I expected. So, yeah, not everything that I had hoped for happened. So that's okay. And, as we do, we just continue on. But we're going to start with, it's October 1st, so we're going to do our How Do You Do Art. I actually think I'm going to pull you guys in a teeny bit, okay? Because we can. That's fine. Um, yeah, I just got off the plane last night, so I'm a little jet lagged. I'm a lot jet lagged, really. But how do you do art this month is going to be contrast. So many of you were wondering what we were going to do with the neutral boards I made, master boards. And so here's one of them. We're going to start this one. And, we're going to do contrast. So we're going to make contrasting marks. And we're probably going to use this one a couple of times because I want to do layers, and I'm going to kind of make these, or try to make these relatively quicker than my norm. So let's start with, I don't know, I have these new acrylic pens, and I don't know how they're going to work, so let's check it out. It might not be to our liking, but then again, you never know. Oh, so today, obviously, we're contrasting neutrals and brights. This is just one of our things. And then what will we do? I don't know. You guys know. Don't plan that far. So what has everybody else been up to? So the thing is where I was at most of the time, I could not get to the internet, nor did I even take my tablet or my laptop because I left so quickly. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to hold it kind of up. And just like that, I'm over that color. So I'm trying to do things that are going to contrast well with the background, but because I don't know these, oh, that's juicy. This one's juicy, y'all. I want to go for kind of a graffiti style. I should have left that where it skipped. I'm just trying to spread it out because ultimately this will not be one thing, right? So, oh, that's nice where it went across. It made a nice mark. I have this, it's for my cutting plate, but I really like all the little circles. So let's work with those a little bit. I'm trying to, for having, what does this thing have, 126 colors, and they're beautiful, as you can see. Can you see all those? Yeah. Here, let me put it right up there. Oh, then you can't see it. Well, heck. It was perfect where it was, I guess. I just need to move my stuff. And I don't know if these are going to move at all for us, really. That was not my plan, just so you know. I'm trying to hold it where I have less control, just to warm up, because I have not been in my art room in several weeks now. Contrast. Trying to remember lights to darks. So then I feel like, especially right kind of in here where all those colors are already going, is this going to be dark enough? I don't know, because I have not swatched these colors yet. Whoop. I don't need to use every single available hole, but let's see. Yeah. See, that's not giving me the contrast I want. So that's not, I should have just did one and checked it, but it would not be my style, would it? Now see, I automatically grabbed the gold, but I don't think that's going to contrast very well with that background. So let's go for, I'm trying to think. I was trying to work on the warmer side, but I already put the cooler colors in. The beauty is because these are not all actually, let's see what this color looks like. Because this should show up really well against the background. And then I have white gesso out beside me. So I figured we could just do a little bit, but I just wanted you guys to kind of see where my beginning dots were. And some people work really well if you work all cools, all dark, all warms. You know, I am not that linear. I should be. And I keep thinking I'm going to try to learn it. I need to spin my page. Because what will happen is I'll just keep going in the same spaces again and again. And actually, kind of liked that, where you get a little messier. So I'm just going over here again because I was unhappy with the colors we already had. And did you guys see I just rotated that part where you can see how often I'm missing the hole, right? That's how loosely I'm trying to hold my stuff. Did I do 3? I can't even remember. So then, let's see. To contrast that, we could come back. Well, this, I didn't mean to grab yellow, but that's what I grabbed. So let's see how that does. I was actually going to go for a baby blue. Oh, look, that turned orange right there where they hit. Apparently, the other one was not dry all the way. Okay. So it doesn't contrast the back hugely, but it does the other marks. And I know I'm going to want to bring some more of that pink in eventually. It's a little tight for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be too tight. Oh, this one could be a nice contrast. This green. Oh yeah, and it's juicy. So see, it'll even I'm very heavy-handed, and I'm trying to not be, because I wind up ruining the tips way before they would normally give out. But I still want to be able to see the words some, you know. So I was trying for things that you could still see through. Oh, cool. That's a good one. See how it dulled that right down? So I'm wondering what everybody else is going to do. We will not be doing just colors, of course, or paints. I would like to do one great big twirl. Kind of. We'll use orange, which is not something you all see me use that often. I know, but you know. Oh, this one is very dry for being a brand new. Oh, look. Look at that. Oh, okay. Well, the tip seems to be a bit dry. I said twirl, but you know, wasn't exactly. Not exactly it. There. So then let's put in some, for so many colors, I don't feel like there's that many choices, because they're, you know, in the same tones. Let's use a little bit of our white gesso. I should have put out a piece of paper. Well, here's a piece. We'll use the back of this one. And I figure we'll be able to adjust this one several times over, because obviously, like you can tell already, there's no black yet, which is always going to be a great contrast. But we can also, I wanted to see how the colors move, because I don't know. Huh, not a whole lot, do they? Interesting. Yes, I just used that to stick that down. It was annoying me. I was kind of hoping some of the colors would run. Oh, okay, maybe if I scumble. Because then, nope, not all of them. This pink runs. Let me see. The red runs a little bit. But this one doesn't seem to want to move much at all. Interesting. Okay. That's not giving me the results I had hoped for, must say. So, let's not do that. Let's just not be bothered too much with that. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't pull anything out really before I started. These were already on my desk for this month's Just the Bits, which we will announce tomorrow. The first challenge. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that really went down when you pulled it across that, didn't it? See, and then we'll be able to go back and make more marks yet again. And I'm not even going to clean my brush. Oh yeah, this is the one that doesn't. You'd think someday I'd clean that, which I might. Perhaps. Well. Alright. Get. Oh, these are part of that used set I got, and they are thick. But I have no clue how old they are, you know? I wonder what everybody else will do to start this off. It's a fun, contrast is a fun game. I was kind of thinking maybe I could pull it. That's cool. I didn't get very much of this out, so it's not going to go far, but see, that does not contrast that, so we wouldn't want to necessarily stick them together. I'm very quiet today. Sorry, guys. It's one of the reasons we're going to make this quick, but so contrast, right? So obviously, if I were to, I want to make sure I'm in a dry spot. Put some black marks. See how much that instantly brings the love right into it. So as soon as these are dry, we'll go back. I'm trying to go where I think there's no, especially with the pink. Black will always, the value will always give you a high contrast. So, but I do wonder if I can pull it out any. Well, it's one way to learn your colors. Not so much, huh? A little bit, but not enough to warrant the payoff's not worth it. That's all I'm saying. But let's see if we can move them around any with rubbing alcohol. Oh yeah, see? Now we can move them. Because I like that you can still do a little bit dreamy if you can spread them out. So just another form of contrasting the very harsh lines with the dreaminess. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? That dreamied a lot more than was expected. So, there we go. I was trying to see if I could get it thin enough to still see the marks behind. Not sure. I think that is of great benefit though. There. Now, this dreamy can contrast with these harsher points. Goodness. Let's see. I really like that color. It's too bad it's a pain in the bum to get it out of the... Oh, hang on. I'm really squeezing to get that out of there. Because of course I like it. It's a magenta, right? But I think it's a violet, actually. Is it? No, it's a magenta. Yeah, it's deep magenta. It looks violet when I add it to the blues. So contrast. So we're not going to do this to all of our neutrals because some of them are just going to be neutral backgrounds. And then I have some other thoughts. Because, of course, I'm learning that I like dreamy and the harshness of this kind of background, you know? So I like to add them together. I just think it's a good mix. I already have more paint out than was necessary. What do you guys think? It always looks like such a mess when you first start, but it's so good for a beginning background of collage, I think. So where I'm putting these lines, if I remember long enough, we can come back and do a black marks over top, right? Well, this is not exactly the right kind of paintbrush for delicate work, but we'll make it work. And then some more of that fluorescent green on top would be a really good contrast too. So yeah, we didn't finish off the majority of last month. Well, okay, I'm thinking our leaves, but really they were just meant for fall. So like the whole of fall, and I know lots of people are on to Christmas, and I just cannot do that. It's still 100 degrees outside. So I know I'm often late to that game, but I don't hugely do a lot of Christmas anyhow. So no, I celebrate Christmas. I'm not in my art. I don't do most of the holidays. I keep trying, but it doesn't like a tag or two, and then that's just about all that really resonates with me, and then I'm kind of over it. I did the December daily with Darcy last year, and that worked out. Hold on. I was thinking another tone of blue might be really pretty in there. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Is there anything in here? Oh, look at that. Solid. Oh, interesting. Well, nothing lasts forever, right? Well, maybe even less than forever. Shoot. I just put some water in there. Of course, it had to come out all in one. Oh, shoot. That's okay. It's meant to be a mess at this point. Normally, I'm all about the circles, and today I seem to be all about the just splotches or lines. Never can tell, huh? Just when you think you know. Okay, see, that just is way, way too thick, though. So let's see if we can make it a little dreamier. Well, that wasn't exactly what I meant, but that worked. It's a very distinctive swoosh. Well, now we have to do a few more of those, huh? The circly. I should hold up here. How we should be doing it? Yes, it is. Ta-da. know, it just starts looking like a child played on it, which is good. That's how we want it. And then we'll come back on another day, possibly, and add to it, depending on our moods. Because even with this, you know, there is black in the background, and not everything has to have black. You know, it's not the only way to do things. Usually I use Payne's Gray for my black, but it is across the room. Let me grab it just a sec. Just a second. Well, so Payne's Gray is going to be the only one I don't see, you guys. Got it. I grabbed the purple too, just in case we wanted it. Because see, look at how well that contrasts against that. Like, just like everything you have. And it's not, because of those other colors, it looks kind of black. Which, of course, we know it's not, but... And then... I really should swap to a smaller brush, I suppose. Make it a little watery. So I could not even think. I had so many plans for this, but my brain is so tired this morning. But all I'm doing is sitting on my couch, and I was like, oh, that's terrible, because I'm still in a different, my brain, my body, whichever, is in a different time zone right now. So I've been through, in the last 2 weeks, I've been through 3 time zones. So leaves you very strung out. So I kind of thought, well, let's just come in here. And I knew I wanted to play on one of the neutral boards. Doesn't really matter how neutral it is in the end. And then see, oh, dreamy, dreamy. And that just can help it go even creamier. And then you can really see the cool tone of it all, where that looks more neutral. It needs a lot of something in the center yet, doesn't it? I don't know where those swoops went. I don't think I meant to go upward, but yeah. And so I'm thinking the yellows and the oranges and that fluorescent green would be really good to come back. Oh, what am I doing? I thought that spun off. It'd be good to come back on top of this too. But you have to remember, you're not going to use it as a whole. I'd like to put some more there. And the edging. Don't know why, because maybe we will, maybe we won't like it. Who knows? Depends on what it turns out to be in the end, right? That's when I should be using this bigger one, really. But not so much that you can't see what's in the background. Oh, that's turning gray quick, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, so let's spin it again. Put some over here somewhere. Yeah, I cleaned off my desk, thankfully, in preparation of October. Thank God I did, or I would have been just in a heap of a mess. But I knew, because we're working in the bits all month, that I was going to have lots of trouble if I didn't get it corralled. So I did. And then turns out to be great. So, you know, we had a death, which is not ideal, but it is, you know, life. This is that dried up piece, you guys. So, I think that contrasts nicely with the background as a start. And then I would definitely like more of the orange and the yellow and probably that teal green on top of this at some point, possibly. But I also wonder if we can just, oh, maybe not that side, maybe this side. This is not water. Surprise. I was gonna say just pick some of it up yet. Let me see. This is definitely water. Because I would like to, and it might be too late already, try to get some, where some of it pulls away, you know, to give it that extra texture kind of feel. Checking where my edge is. Let's see, we'll do that and then we'll be done. We'll be done for this time around. Yeah, see, that took up quite a bit of it actually. So maybe we will try that one more time. You find another sheet of the packing paper. And the nice thing is that means it gives you more to play with. So see how the spots start coming through? I'll show you up close. It's yeah, fun, because look at that huge contrast, right? Nice. It's actually darker on the camera than it is in real life, but so let's see if I concentrate right here. This is a fun technique I really like doing, because then it starts looking more like peeled paint, kind of. And so then when we come back, it'll automatically give us extra depth. Oh, there's quite a bit more we can pull off, but so that I can show you. So see here where the bottom layer is starting to come through again, which is just from peeling it before it gets too far gone. I forget, these things never quit. They never quit. So, especially like right there, I got some really deep blue going on. Oh, I'm trying to make sure I keep these ones shorter. You know, because there's lots of us to watch in the How Do You Do Art, and then that way, I'm not taking up too much time. I know. I never feel like I get anything done if I don't do an hour, because I don't edit, you know, so, but I'm trying to do a mix. That way people have options. Yeah. So I was hoping to take off a little bit of this, and I did. So see where that now looks peeled on the edge, right? Just a nice effect. So there's some contrast to start us off the month with. Yay, us. That should be big fun. I'm cleaning up my paint palette over here because really it's not a paint palette at all. It's a beautiful piece on the other side, which I knew. I knew when I grabbed it what it was. Which also has some beautiful contrast. But now, because we have that down, we have options of using the black, the whites, the golds, you know, that kind of goodness. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. So that's the beginning of our How Do You Do Art? Well, the whole game is contrast. So technically we have fulfilled, see that? Almost all of that came off there. Interesting. Which just leaves you feeling lovely at the end. So there we go. There's our contrast. I can't wait to see what everybody else does. So what will happen is, just for a point of reference, like you'll wind up with more of a piece like that, right? And then what will you do with that? Or that's the beauty of it. You get to pick and choose which piece you want. Okay, I'm going to let you go with that. All right, thanks for hanging with me, guys. Bye-bye.